Hello Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me. I first want to mention that if you're interested in booking a personal reading, I'm now offering $33 one question readings. So if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and follow the link in the description. And yeah, along with my other options, but that's just my new option here. So, Aquarius, right now I'm feeling like you are in a place where you're able to spread your light in some way, or you're becoming aware of your light, or some sort of awakening, enlightened in some way. And the song that goes along with you this week, I'm feeling like it's a message from your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, to not let the negative or asleep people get to you. So these are people that are just not awakened, and because they're asleep, they are more likely to allow themselves to be influenced by their ego and negative energies or entities. Things can get attached to them, sometimes. Okay, so it can even seem like they are speaking as your ego, like they're embodying your ego, because of the way they hit you, with things that you already feared, things your ego would say. And it's like your ego can't get to you right now, so the only way to get to you is through other people. Not that it can't get to you, but because it can get to everybody, but right now it's just like you're on a roll with something, and there's definitely, when that's happening, there's going to be energies that are trying to stop you, So your song this week is Lantern by Coates, or Cody's. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He's like a smaller artist, but I really enjoy his music. I'm pretty sure you can, I have it on Apple Music, but you can find it on Spotify, and I'm pretty sure even on YouTube and stuff. And I'll put it in the description as well, the spelling of it. But some of the lyrics I wrote down were: get surrounded with some love, it's astounding what it does. Don't let the foul in, they're always drowning until they're down in the dirt. So these people are, trying to bring you down with them, basically. I wrote they're risking spending their time here on 3D Earth as basically walking zombies. Don't let them get to you, because they want you to join them. They want you to sink to their level. They want you to be just as asleep as them. They want you to maybe act in old behaviors or something. They want to bring you down with them because they feel like you've kind of surpassed them in some way. Also, some more lyrics I wrote down were: show them when you're walking in that your consciousness is marvelous. So be the light, an example for these people, because you have to show them that they can't touch you, and by not letting them touch you, that'll show them perfectly. It says 2 ways that this can go. Deep down in my soul, I feel light, but I can also feel the darkness. If the demons escape, they'll turn me to stone. So yeah, so I feel like you're feeling that, you're aware of it almost, that these people are just trying to bring you back to 3D Earth, you know what I mean? Back to 3D beliefs, 3D consciousness, whatever, you know what I mean? Also, I was feeling someone is unconsciously trying to stop your progress here. So this could be somebody trying to actually do it, but where they're asleep, it's more than likely that they're doing it without even knowing really why they're doing it. They just feel the urge to stop you because they're asleep and they're susceptible to being influenced by these things. So these things are gonna try to use whatever people they need to get to you. So you can't let them get to you. You have to trust your own intuition. Be careful of other people's opinions right now, what other people want you to do right now. Make decisions only in alignment, and make decisions that are only in alignment with you. And then, yeah, I wrote again, someone thinks you're getting ahead of them too much. They think you're progressing too much, and it's making them feel inferior or something like that. Okay, let's see more. I was also feeling someone's Someone's trying to come in, it feels like, from the pre-shuffle, but we'll definitely look more into that and details on that. Could you please show me Aquarius? I was feeling something about a water sign. So I don't know. Maybe that's for you, maybe not, but we'll see. We will see. Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are our great mother to the universe that birthed us all. So Gaia is Earth. So again, this immediately made me think, you know, people trying to bring you back to 3D, people trying to bring you back to Earth, you know what I mean? Maybe you're getting into some different beliefs or ideas, and maybe people are trying to kill it with logic, maybe. And it's like these people are speaking through their egos and through your ego. Your ego is manifesting in other people because it can't get to you. You know, and that's normal. This is also a number 28, which breaks down to 10. So ending of cycles here. There could be cycles that are ending, beliefs that are ending for you, having people, when you're raising your vibration and your frequency is getting higher and higher, it's like you're no longer going to be a vibrational match to certain people. So there's going to have to be some endings in this. And you're Aquarius, and this is what you're meant for right now. Like, we need Aquarius people more than ever. It's the age of Aquarius. Aquarius people are really, really important at this time, and it's really important that all Aquarius people wake up. You know what I mean? So, I'm not saying that you weren't awake before, but it's like you're kind of getting some sort of upgrade in some sort of way. You're kind of stepping up the ladder a little bit with spirituality, something spiritual, something that's connecting you more to the collective, making you more aware of the collective and your connection to it and your connection to everything. Okay. Please show me the situation that Aquarius is in. Please show me the situation that Aquarius is in. Oh, goodness. Change, yeah. So there's things that are going to have to change, things that are going to have to come down. You know, Tower moments, but you know, tower moments, I feel like they make you think that it has to be some big physical thing that you see. Tower moments are just basically the moment that something changes, basically. It's the moment that something comes down. Something happens where it just comes down, and that can be internal too. It just, you're kind of changing your perspective and your opinion of people just by how they're reacting to you. Yeah. Okay, and please show me why Aquarius is going through this. What is the higher purpose? Oh, I don't know what that was, but I wanted to come out. What is the higher purpose for Aquarius? What is the higher purpose for Aquarius? Ooh. Oh, wow. Consciousness came out. That's beautiful. Like the song was talking about. That's amazing. And communication. So consciousness. Yep, so exactly what the song was saying. Your consciousness is marvelous. You are really cleaning up your vibration. You're really cleaning up your thoughts. You're really cleaning up your beliefs on the world and ideas. And, you know, you're being heightened. Your abilities are being heightened. You're becoming more aware. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So, you know, when these people try to deter you away from these topics, for whatever reason, you know what I mean? And it can be not obvious that they're doing it, but when people try to shoot down these things for you, be aware that it, you know, there are forces out there that don't want people to awaken. So especially when you're going through upgrades, I feel like that's when you're kind of being tested the most. It's like right before you get like a big upgrade, it's like there's some sort of test right before it. It's like before you level up, you know, the next grade, you have to take the quiz or whatever the heck. You know what I mean? It's like you're being tested right now. So when these people come to you, how are you going to react? Obviously, you know, be civil, but like don't take on their opinions as gospel. Don't take on their opinions as truth just because it's something that you already feared, because that's exactly what the ego wants you to think, because it can't get to you directly through you. Because now you're recognizing your thoughts, and you're recognizing which thoughts are egoic and which ones are based off of fear and anything ego based. You're recognizing those thoughts, so your ego can't get to you that way. So it needs to manifest in other people, because when you hear something from another person, you're like, oh wait, I was scared of that, and now this person is saying that they're scared of that too, or they're worried about that too, or they think that too. Great, that thing must be true. And that doesn't mean it's true. That just means, that person, is that how awakened is that person? You know what I mean? Just be very, very, very careful of opinions at this time. People's opinions on what you're doing and how you're progressing. Obviously, if you're doing something detrimental to you, that's different. But where you know what you're doing, you have intuition, you know what I mean? These people are probably giving you opinions where you didn't even ask for their opinion. This communication card, you might be getting communication about this. And people, might really be trying to deter you from a topic. And for communication, so this could be communication coming in. This could be the person that I felt like was coming in. And that's the purpose of this, a change, and a tower moment, and a transitional period that kind of cleans up the things that are kind of slowing you down, and kind of opens up this communication, where this is the higher purpose of this is this communication. But also the higher purpose is probably for you to start communicating with a group, maybe public speaking, some sort of public speaking, teaching, something where you're going to be needing to speak on ideas or beliefs that you have. This whole message is really indicative of you being called to kind of lead others in a certain way, and for you to do that, you're going to need to be tested, because this is inevitable. People are going to be testing your beliefs on these things. It's inevitable. So when those tests come in, how are you going to react? Are they going to be able to shake your faith, shake your beliefs? That it's like a little test. It's like a mini test. It's like the ego's like, can I get to them through them? if I make their best friend, say exactly what they were fearing, you know what I mean? Not saying your best friend's asleep, but you know what I mean? It's like somebody that you may usually trust their opinion, but they're coming to you with exactly what you feared, you know what I mean? But you have intuition. You have intuition. Trust your intuition. Let's look more into it. Okay. Could you show me Aquarius in the 3D, please? Show me Aquarius in the 3D. Oh, wow. 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 Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cycle. A cycle is ending. There's a cycle ending, a belief system ending. You're moving forward with something. There's something that you're being called to move forward with. And you're waiting. You're waiting. This is destined to be, but this is also something that could bring you about a great fortune with the Wheel of Fortune here. And you're kind of juggling on whether or not do I go. And here's another 10. You're done with something. You're done feeling like you're stabbed in the back. You're done feeling defeated. You're done having your hopes being crushed. You're done having people inflict their negative opinions on you and taking you down a peg just because they're down. You know what I mean? Misery loves company, and that phrase is so dang true. Misery loves company. They want you down at their frequency. They don't want you way up there because they're way down here, so they're gonna do anything they can to try to knock you down a peg. You're sick of it though. You're done. You're done with something. You're done. You're done, and you're ready to move on to something better or something. You're ready to start putting your energy into something very fruitful, very abundant, very emotionally fulfilling. Something you could be passionate about, something you already are passionate about, something you're meant to be doing. Please show me the situation in 3D. Please show me, the situation in 3D. Goodness gracious. Oh, there's the pentacles. Wow, lots of pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. You could have earth prominent in your chart. You could be going through a situation with someone who maybe is more money focused. I'm picking up on a situation where someone is kind of trying to deter you from your dreams because they don't believe you'll be financially stable in doing so. The cards are showing otherwise. But this is also somebody just very money focused. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of finances for the situation here. So this could have to do with money. Something could have to do with money. This King of Pentacles is kind of obsessed with status in a way. They're obsessed with their status. There just could be a masculine energy who's really obsessed with status and how much people make. I want to see more. And I'm feeling like this is your energy where you're actually very independently abundant. Show me more about the situation. There also could be somebody who wants to offer you material things. I wonder if that's the test. Yes. So somebody there's going to be somebody who tries to sway you with money in some way. They're trying to take you off your path with money in some way. Somebody's going to try to bribe you or something. This could be like a father figure who doesn't want you to do what you're going to do, and they're like, I'll give you all this money if you do so. And you're looking at your options here, and they're very tempting. You're going to be tempted. There's going to be some sort of temptation with money and finances here. I want to look more into that in a second too. Please show me why this situation is happening in 3D. The Emperor. Why is this situation happening in 3D? You could have some sort of romantic interest trying to offer you money too. It doesn't have to be a parental figure. Maybe someone's trying to keep you around with the financial stability they provide you with, or someone has. But the purpose of this is the Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. So this is a divine masculine energy. This is Aries, so you could be dealing with an Aries, and this is more Pentacles, so again, more Earth. There was some sort of abandonment with the Emperor. Please show me more as to why this situation is going on in 3D. Healing. Emotional fulfillment. This seems like a messy situation this seems like a little bit of a messy situation. Show me more. Okay, yeah. Somebody had some things to heal, whether that be the Emperor had to heal something with abandonment, or maybe an Emperor abandoned their family, their emotional fulfillment, and this healing. There was needing for someone to be healed or heal. There needs to be healing with somebody, or somebody needs to heal because they're holding all these burdens. And it's again another 10. So this is a lot of. There's something changing. There's something changing in your life. Something in your energy that's changing. There's a lot of 10. Ten of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of tens here. Okay. Please show me Aquarius in 5D. Energetically. Okay. Oh, Queen of Wands wanted to come out. Show me more about Aquarius in 5D. Oh, goodness. It's like this feeling like you just don't know what to do. It's like you want to plan. This topic is heavy on your mind. It could be keeping you up at night. You really could be stressing out about it, but this is just telling me that it's really on your mind. You wanting to plan a getaway, or plan to escape, or plan to run away, or plan to I'm not telling you to run away, by the way, but like a plan to take a leap of faith, a plan to go forward with something that maybe everyone's trying to tell you not to do, but your intuition's telling you to go for it, and everyone's like, no, please, I'll offer you all this financial stability if you don't just do this one thing. Something like that, but you're like, no, like I need to do this. Like it's really stressing you out. Show me the situation in 5D, please, for Aquarius. Show me the situation in 5D. Okay, so as you're healing aspects of yourself, as you're getting upgrades, and as you are awakening and getting epiphanies and having realizations and just upgrading your abilities and stuff like that, it's like somebody is, it's like you probably feel them energetically, but someone's energetically working towards coming towards you quickly. And they're a Knight of Wands energy, so they're kind of like a player energy. Could be a fire sign, again, more Pentacles, so it could be an earth sign. It's like it's like once you make this decision in another area of your life, this person then decides to come in, and they want to work. They're working hard and they want to work on this with you, but they're the Knight of Wands, so I don't really know how genuine that is, because they come in, they leave really quick. So let's continue. Can you please show me why this is happening in 5D? What is the higher purpose of this happening in 5D? What is the reason that this is happening in 5D? Okay, yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. Something you communicate may cause a tower moment in somebody's life. I was just randomly feeling that. There's some arguing here. Okay. There's the Page of Cups. So you're cutting things out that don't serve you. You're cutting out beliefs that don't serve you. You're cutting out people that don't serve you. You're cutting out situations that you're in that don't serve you. You're done dealing with things that don't serve you, and you're ready to move on because you know what's best for you. And then this person decides to come in and apologize and want to work on things. And you may cause a tower moment for them. There's something that's communicated that causes like a lot of conflict here. A tower moment. Because somebody is trying to apologize and give to a connection, but you are standing as the Queen of Swords. Whether you're male or female, you're in a very firm, you're standing your ground firmly. I'm also feeling something where this doesn't have to be a romantic interest right here. This specific situation right here, I'm feeling like this also could be people that, like friends or something, that had wronged you in the past, coming to apologize, wanting to, be friends again. And maybe that's a tower moment for you, and then you guys communicate, but the communication turns into fighting. Where these are placed, where this comes first and then this, it's like they're nice and straight, straightforward. Everyone's talking, then all of a sudden someone says something, and then boom, there's a fight. especially with this tower here. Okay, we'll look into that in 1 second. Can you show me the outcome of Aquarius's energy after this transpires? So after cutting people out, it's gonna start bringing back all these memories that you've had with these people that you're cutting out because it's for your highest good. It's like nostalgia's coming back. It's just like the energy of them is like coming back. And it might make you feel emotional after cutting these people out. Show me the outcome of the situation, please. Show me the outcome of the situation for Aquarius. Show me the outcome for the situation. Okay, okay. This is making me feel like you're going to be going deep within, being that you're kind of in a study mode where you're going to be studying something and really really becoming a master at it so that you can be this light for others. This is spirit guiding you through this so that you can become a master and help others and lead others in what they want to succeed in. Awakening. You're awakened. This is, spirit is all over this. And you're gonna have a decision to make. And you're gonna feel like you don't have all the information when you're making this decision. What does Aquarius feel like they don't have? Why does Aquarius feel like they're making a blind decision? Judgment. You feel like you're judging these people too harshly. And it's not judgment. It's not you're walking away from people because they're bad people. It's just that you're of a higher vibration and it just doesn't work anymore. You can't lower your vibration just to stay around these low vibrational people because you want to build them up. It's like they need to learn to build themselves up. And if you're feeding them the energy the whole time, they're not going to learn how to build themselves up because they're just feeding off of your energy constantly. You feel like you're being too judgmental in the people that you're cutting off. Especially where you're feeling nostalgic, but it's normal, especially in the place that you're in, to feel this way. You're the one who's gonna end up feeling guilt almost, but you have to also remember that you could also be feeling this other person's guilt, because if you really cut these people, you really take your sword of truth and you really hand them that sword of truth, you're gonna leave them feeling a little guilty, and they're gonna feel guilty for what they actually put you through. Like they may have come to apologize, they had no idea what they were actually apologizing for because they didn't know the extent of the damage that they had done. So that's what causes this argument, is they expected you to just be like, oh no, that's okay, like I totally understand, like yeah, blah blah blah, you know. But no, you took your sword out of truth and you were like, you were respectful, but you were honest. You weren't going to let things stay unhealed because you know what that does. So you weren't going to allow that to happen. So don't feel bad for cutting people out where you needed to. And can you please show me the outcome of this tower? What is this? Knight of Cups. Please show me more about the hold on 1 second, let me, okay, sorry. Show me the outcome of this tower. Knight of Swords. Show me the outcome. Ace of Cups. Show me the outcome of this tower. Okay. Okay, so, they might try again. Because you're feeling bad, you might come back with a little bit of something, you know, just to end it with a little bit more emotion. Oh. The direction here of this one's going this way, this one's going this way. You're coming back, the outcome of this is the outcome of the tower. You come back after all this fighting, you're like, hey, you know, I'm sorry that, oh, sorry if you can't see the cards. I'm sorry that this is how it had to go. I just want to offer you this emotion. You were really important to me. you'll always be important to me, blah, 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 blah. Like you gave them some sort of emotion after this Tower, just because you felt some sort of guilt in some sort of way. And they come at you kind of trying to cut your head off for coming back and offering that. But then eventually they end up offering this emotion back. Maybe, you know, maybe this one happens first. They come back at you and they're like, hey, well, what about this? And then you're like, look, like, I don't even want to, like, go over this again. Like, I'm sorry, you know, you were really important to me. We just, honestly, just, you know, let's agree to disagree type of situation. You're being the bigger person. And then they're like, okay, and then they offer you this. That's what it's making me feel. Going over your whole resolution of your argument here. But can you show me what Aquarius can be excited for? I don't know what that was, but it almost came out. Can you show me what Aquarius can be excited for? Be excited that you're finally walking to something that's for your greater good. You're finally walking away from the things that aren't fulfilling you, don't serve you, aren't helping you, aren't supporting you, aren't actually being constructive with you. These are things that are holding you back, and you're walking away from them, and that's what you can be excited about. What else can Aquarius be excited about? Wow. You might actually be a teacher or want to teach or do teaching or something like that. This immediately made me think of like a schoolhouse. There was this book that I used to read when I was a kid over and over again. I loved it so much because I wanted to be a teacher so bad when I was younger. And it was called The Secret School, and it was about this wicked young girl who like taught an entire school for her whole like town, like way back in the day. Because the teacher passed away. The only teacher passed away. This was like colonial times or something, because I was weirdly obsessed with colonial times when I was younger. But I was obsessed with this book, and immediately that's what it made me. This is a tangent for no reason, but this is what the card immediately made me think of you could be a teacher, or there's something with teaching, or you could be going to school. But this is, long story short, this is a new foundation. This is a stable foundation, something that you've built up yourself or with another, but I'm feeling like this is just, you know, walking away from like rocky ground to stable ground, basically. Something that wasn't reliable to something that is reliable. Just walking to happier times. Okay. Oh, let's ask really quick about career and finance too. Could you show me what Aquarius can expect in career and finance? Passion projects, something of the sort. Please show me what Aquarius can expect in career and finance. Okay. Okay. Lovely. Okay, so yeah, you're coming into some sort of commitment of some sort with a career. You're going to be committed to it, something you're committed to. You were guided there. Your guides, angels, ancestors, they were guiding you there. They wanted you there. They want you to have a good opportunity, a fair opportunity, something that's worth your while, and also that matches your frequency. I feel like this is going to be like manifesting this job, this career, this position, this idea, this project, whatever it is that you're going to be committed to, that has to do with career and finances of some sort. It's going to really leave you like looking back at all the work you've put into other places, all the work you've put into other people, other situations, other projects. It's like you're going to be looking back at all the work you just put into all this stuff. I'm feeling like a lot of reflective energy. It's kind of like you're like, wow, like I can't believe everything that just transpired for where I am right now. That's what it's making me feel like. But yeah, you're manifesting a new opportunity. Maybe, can you show me more? Show me more. For career and finance for Aquarius. What is this magician here? What is this magician? High Priestess. Okay, so you could be doing something that has to do with your abilities. You could be using your abilities with something. You're manifesting an opportunity where you kind of see it coming, or it's specific to your manifestation. You're like, wow, I manifested that specific thing, or you intuitively feel it coming, or this is your going to be using your abilities in this position. You could be reading tarot. You could be doing something like that, something where you're channeling some sort of messages. You could be writing a book and channeling the words, like without even knowing it. It's like Spirit's going to be able to work with you in this position, so that's why it's important that you have this position, because Spirit's going to be able to work through you and with you, in, you know, supporting the collective consciousness and ascending and awakening and progressing and learning and everything. A spirit, where this teacher stuff is coming up, you could be becoming a spiritual teacher. You could be being called to be a spiritual teacher. You're an Aquarius. This is so important. This is so important. If anybody can do it, it's you, Aquarius. Seriously, it's the age of Aquarius. Now is the time for people that are Aquarius. It's important. You guys are the astrologers. You know, you could be doing something in astrology that would be very, very fitting. Okay, that's enough. Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. Again, if you'd like to book a personal reading, I am offering those $33 one question readings. They're not as in-depth as the other readings, but if you have a quick question and you wanted some insight on, that's what I think that this reading is good for. So, but I do have other options too for people who are looking for something that's more insightful, more with more guidance, stuff like that, more answers to it or whatever. Yeah. So thank you so much again. I forgot to mention, I also want to mention that if you wanted to try to win a free personal reading, you can also do so in the description. You just have to subscribe to my channel and then enter in your information, and I'm going to be choosing 2 people a month. Yeah, so thank you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!